And yes, we are back. Yeah, so it's been 1 week long break, and this is due to circumstances beyond our control. And to everyone who reached out, who asked what was going on, why our journey had to be interrupted, I want to say thank you. We are back stronger, we are back better, we are back brighter. And today, it's a very interesting one we're going to be doing. It's day 27, and I'm answering the question, why did you create the Genius Child Academy? Yes, the birth of a divine mandate. I call it a divine mandate because it was not my idea. It was a calling placed in my spirit long before I had the language to describe it. It was a burden, a dissatisfaction with how children were being raised. Not out of intention, but out of survival. I saw children who were growing up, and I knew that beyond the physical growth, beyond, oh, this child is looking beautiful, this child is handsome, this child is doing well in school, there was something about what was inside that was bigger than what we could see. You know, I saw how children were raised not out of intention, but out of survival. I saw how careless words, unchecked thoughts, and hurried routines could slowly crush the light in a child's eye, could stop that child from becoming the best version of themselves that God had created them to be. I saw brilliant minds shrink in silence because no one recognized their uniqueness. I saw gifts buried under labels, emotions that were dismissed, children that were shut up because their curiosity seemed like a disturbance. I saw dreams traded for conformity, and it broke my heart. God began to open my eyes to something deeper, that every child, regardless of their challenges, developmental setbacks, or even behavioral exhibitions, carries a divine deposit. Yes, everyone, every child. You could say, oh, my child has delayed speech. Oh, my child has a challenge walking on time. Oh, my child throws tantrum. My child cries too much. My child is always demanding my time and attention. My child is growing up to be telling lies, to be stealing, regardless of any challenge, anything. Oh, the teachers are complaining and saying, my child is not doing well in school. My child has attention deficit issues. It could be anything. Now, every one of those children, each one is born with unique abilities that can be lost forever if not consciously nurtured and unwrapped by intentional parenting. And that revelation changed everything for me. I realized my assignment wasn't just to watch children, it was to reawaken parents. Because children don't just grow, they are raised. And how they are raised determines the kind of world we will inherit. I understood the damage of survival parenting, where love is real, but awareness is missing. Because the problem is not loving your child. We all love our children, but many times we're not even aware. We don't even understand what early childhood entails, what teenage years is all about. I saw the dangers of parenting by chance, reacting to moments rather than shaping destinies. I knew it was time to replace those patterns with something higher. Intentional parenting, raising children with vision, not emotion, is about knowledge based parenting, guided by research, wisdom, and understanding. Now, purpose driven parenting is about seeing parenting as a calling, not a chore. And that is why I bettered the Genius Child Academy to raise a generation of innovators, creators, leaders, and problem solvers, and even world changers who are not just intelligent, but emotionally grounded, kind, and whole. We don't want leaders who will trample on the people they are leading or who are insensitive to the plight of the people we are leading. So, I want every parent to see what God sees in their child, to recognize that genius is not about perfection. It's not about something special. It's not about, a reserved thing for, some children. It's about purpose. So, when I say Genius Child Academy is not a brand, I mean it. It's a movement. It's a mandate. It is a ministry bettered from God's heart through mine for your family and to your home. My prayer is that through the Genius Child Academy, parents will learn to see their children not as projects to be fixed, but as treasures to be discovered. And together, we will raise a generation that shines so brightly that the world cannot remain the same. So, join me on this divine mandate, on this call that God has placed in my heart. Have that burden, have that direction, and then receive the blessing of raising children who are not ordinary, but children who will change their world. Thank you, and see you tomorrow. Bye.